Alright, welcome back. Tension as Ohaneze invites ESN Massob for peace talks without inviting Ipob. Alright, the news in details. How can one invite ESN for peace talk without inviting Ipob? Ipob is the administrative body of ESN and the founder of ESN. In fact, ESN will seek the permission from Ipob before attending any peace talks with anyone. Or is Ohaneze trying to lure ESN soldiers to betray Ipob? As Ohaneze Ndigbo embarks on its peace and reconciliation assignment as recently directed by the Southeast governors and Igbo leaders, it has invited members of the Eastern Security Network ESN and movement for the completion of sovereign state of Biafra Massob to be part of the peace process. Alright, onto this one, Ohaneze additionally invited Biafra National Guard, BNG Biafra Zionist Movement BZM, and others, organizations and associations operating in the zone and Igbo land in general, saying it needs to achieve total peace and agreement in Igbo land. Meanwhile, the Reconciliation Committee, comprised of over 50 notable Igbo drawn from the National Assembly, 7 ministers, prominent conventional rulers, clergies, technocrats, and businessmen, were inaugurated last week at the Ohaneze headquarters in Enugu. Alright, the extension of the solicitation to the groups was part of the resolutions of the committee during its inaugural meeting. It was learned that Ipob was excluded because of the terrorist frock the federal government actually hangs on it. Alright, meanwhile, the committee, it was further learned, has already embarked on wide consultations with stakeholders and leaders across the southeast region, our country everywhere, and the diaspora. The members have vowed to reach out to everyone as there is no substitute for peace, demanding that the ultimate objective of the exercise is to ensure peace, development, security, and safety of Ndigbo wherever they are, particularly in their homeland. Meanwhile, the driver of the peace process, Ohaneze Ndigbo, has therefore urged Ndigbo everywhere to make every effort and contributions necessary to guarantee peace and security in Igbo land, urging them to send any information, suggestions, petitions, and documents that would facilitate crafted by the committee to Ohaneze National Secretariat Enugu through the committee secretary of the committee, Peter Aneke. Alright, and then that has been it until this one. It has been said that tension as Ohaneze invites ESN Massob for peace talk without inviting Ipob. Alright, well, as it is, it has been said that why is it that Ipob would not be invited? Alright, there's been a lot of reactions though onto this one, and then as it says, according to what has been gathered, Linus Chekube on this one says, well, no peace talk without the proscribing of Ipob. That is step 1 of peace talk. Ohaneze bewises the Fulani S-men that have killed thousands of our people are not terrorists and none have been arrested. But our people were very happy to proscribe Ipob, that agitating for our freedom. The only way peace can reign is by the proscribing Ipob. Alright, and that has been said by Linus Chekube. Alright, and then meanwhile onto this, Emmanuel Akudinobi says, well, I trust ESN will not attend if Ohaneze is not inviting Ipob. That is shameful. Did Ohaneze endorse terrorist tag on Ipob? Even the international community was not convinced by the Fulani S-man government of Nigeria that Ipob is a terrorist organization. So how come Ohaneze? Alright, and then it's because the Nigerian government tagged it a terrorist group. Well, And then how can Ohaneze accept a false name given to his child by an outsider and then reject its own children? Since the terrorist tags has it been able to, all right, well, a lot of things has actually been said onto this one. Well, what more can we say? Well, the truth of the matter is, without Ipob, there can never be ESN. Well, a lot of people are frowned actually against this. Well, Richard Bihoko has said that, well, ESN, a registered organization in Nigeria with Corporate Affairs Commission. What is the parameters for their recognition? Well, if you are inviting them for a meeting, it is clear what are your aim, or what are you aiming at. That's serious. All right, another one comes from Francis Onochoko. Yeah, I said, well, Olukwenu Ozo. That's serious. All right, Kemi Olaola has said that, well, Judas from North, who call your opinion. Okay, well, and then reply to Kemi Olaola on a trick too cheap. Well, onto this one thing, we all believe has been that as far as Ipob is concerned, there is nothing ESN will do that Ipob will not be involved, because in fact, as it is, majority of the people in ESN are still from Ipob. Well, maybe the reason why they must have done that, maybe they must have seen it that since this set of people are still the Ipob, so there's no need inviting them specially. Well, that's what I see to it. But I think it would have been a very good idea if the Ipob is being especially respected to have been invited. I think it will go a long way. Well, the another thing is, would the same set of people, would they even want the ESN or the Ipob right now, would they even want to be part of this peace talk? And that is another one, because as it is right now, the agitation has been very straight, and the majority of them are like, all this set of people with this their peace talk meeting, are you sure they are not just trying to set us up? That's another thing, because right now the Ipob and ESN needs to be very careful in the kind of meetings they attend, because now it has shown that this set of people are not loved. Yes, they are not loved by these people. Anything can happen, so they have to be very vigilant. Talking about the ESN right now, also needs to be vigilant, and then that has been it on this one, my people. Well, meanwhile, let me have your take on this, and remember to subscribe for more updates. Thanks and God bless.